Hi guys, it's Angie with Instinctive Thrift. It has been a long time. I'm not gonna make excuses for not doing anything with the channel for a long time. So I apologize for that. I'm still here. Just a lot of work, personal stuff going on, having to focus on other things, but hopefully I can be more consistent, but I'm not going to promise anything because I know how I am. So, but yeah, so I'm hoping that with this video, I can reactivate on YouTube, if you will. I'm going to continue with the, going through my grandmother's old jewelry armoire. I have maybe 3 or 4 more drawers left. Hopefully I should also have some haul videos up for you soon. So, yeah, if you can tell, I'm going a little bit gray. So it's been a little chaotic, but I hope you guys enjoy. Okay. Here we go, guys. First looks at this latest drawer. I'm hoping we find some goodies in here. So I'll start off with this one right here. Pasquini, not a brand I have heard of. It's kind of remind me of Fabergé eggs a little bit. Steinmart used to be $6.99. Oh boy. I will have to do some research on those. I've never even heard of these, but the color's a little odd. It's like a steel blue, I think. So let's see how those go. China flowers. These usually get broken so easily, so I'm surprised it's in such good shape, especially since she probably just shoved this in here. Let's see. Denton China, made in England. Okay, so I'm familiar with Denton. I know they were pretty well known for pieces like this. As far as I can see, I don't see any chips, which is really great, and the colors are actually pretty vibrant. So that's really nice. Plastic. Looks like a vintage necklace that needs to, I don't know if this needs to be restrung because it's on a chain, but they're big acrylic beads. They have some weight to them, and then there's this interesting kind of lobster claw hinge clasp. Okay. Let's see. Crown brooch. A lot of the stones are pretty dead or missing. There's a couple down here that need to be fixed. I do not see a mark on this one, so maybe I can find out a little bit more about it and restore it back to its former glory. And okay, these are actually have some weight to them. I think they're glass, fold over clasp, but it's not marked, so I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with this type of clasp, like the way it's connected to the pearl, so maybe I can find out who made it. But they're a really nice, like taupey champagne kind of color. More garbage. Single earring. This could, whoops, possibly be ivory, or bone. I'll have to take a closer look, like under a magnifying glass, but it's on this really simple ear wire, so hopefully we can find the match to that. Also, don't mind my voice, guys, if I get a little hacky. I'm recovering from an illness still. Really old watch. Central It Jewels USA. There's no glass on this. The leather's pretty worn, but the watch face is kind of cool, so maybe I can do something with that. I think that says cowhide right here. So that might actually be genuine leather. Let's see. This looks like it was a necklace centerpiece, so we're missing at least a good chunk of it. The texture is very cool. I don't see any markings on any of these pieces, so maybe we have the other part to this, maybe we don't. If not, I'm sure I can turn this into something. Let's see. Giant faux pearl dangle. One clip-on earring. I like the shape. Has the paddle back on there. No markings. Hopefully we have the other one. Okay. Pretty cool scepter-looking brooch. I don't see any markings on this one, but all the stones are intact. There's only a little bit of wear on the actual pin wire itself, so that's a cool find. Kind of reminds me of the Elizabethan era a little bit. Okay. More Denton, England piece. Looks like screwback earring and a brooch, and we do have the other earrings, so that's a really nice set. I love the color. Somebody wanted $1 for them apparently. These are actually worth a lot more now, especially if they're not broken, because they're so easily broken. All the china, it looks like there's a little chip maybe there or here. But other than that, they look pretty well intact. Indian beaded necklace. No clasp. Pretty long. And it looks like we might have another Denton set. No chips that I can see. Let's see. Just says made in England, so might be Denton, might not. And then, yeah, you can tell one petal is chipped off here. Other than that, these are really in really good shape. These do say Denton. So, looks like this was bent up. Screwbacks. Let's see. Okay, really big grasshopper. One of his legs came off. I think that should be able to be fixed, welded, whatever, back in. The little posts are still here, so that should be able to be fixed, I think. It's very three-dimensional. Usually you don't see brooches that come up so high from the pin back, so I've never seen one like this before. Maybe I can find out more about him and get him fixed and see what we can do with him. But I'm glad the pieces were kept together, because that is the worst, when you lose a piece and then you're not sure if you're going to be able to fix it. Looks like, okay, some antique lace trimming of some sort. Maybe I can do something with that. Probably needs to be laundry stripped though first, because there's a little bit of yellowing to it. I am afraid to take this out of the plastic. Looks like it's a woven faux pearl necklace with a hidden clasp. Don't see any visible markings on there. I'm going to keep it in there just in case one of the strands is broken so I don't lose the beads. Silver or pewter kangaroo? I'm guessing it's going to be pewter. Yeah, it's kind of heavy. I don't see any markings. You can see the tiny little joey right there. Don't know what I'm going to do with that just yet. funeral director business card. Interesting. Alright. Hematite and looks like probably faux pearl and carnelian necklace with a barrel clasp. Don't know why this has a blank tag on it. But let's see if the clasp still works. Yep, it does. So that's a good one. This brooch obviously needs a lot of work. It's not marked. I never know if they originally came in this like faded kind of gold or if it used to be more of a brighter gold and it just faded over the years. But hopefully I can find the stones to fix this up, and I'm definitely going to clean out the setting because you can tell some of the old foil is still stuck in here. Another magnetic hematite this time with little disco balls. Kind of cool. I don't see any stones missing from what I can tell. Still has really good stretch. Oh, this is pretty. Some of the stones are missing around the ends of the spikes here. Roll clasp here. Can I undo it, is the question. No markings. Interesting color combination. Usually don't see the dark green and light green and pearl together. So I don't stab myself with that one. Okay, bunch of loose stones, always good for repairs. Little Swarovski crystal blue heart, green heart. This is, it's meant to look like amber, but I'm not, I think it's plastic. Tiny drop earrings, I think these match. Yes, they do. And then some loose stones. Always good to have vintage stones for repairs on hand. Oop, there's an extra one in there. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Definitely needs a lot of TLC. It's marked. Ah, Sarah Coventry. Okay. Yeah, definitely missing a lot of stones, but the metal hasn't seen a lot of wear, it looks like, so that's good. Gonna put that back in here. So maybe I can save that depending. Oh boy. This is gorgeous. I know that's probably going to be a hard stone to find, but if I can. Ugh, the rivet constructions. This is probably from the 50s. Absolutely love this. I'm definitely going to try my hardest to find a stone that will fit in here. Otherwise, it looks like everything else is in really good shape. Another crown brooch. This looks like a B. David. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't see any markings, but I know they had a lot of different crown brooches that were similar to this. I can tell a lot of the glue is yellowed, so I'm gonna try and see if I can fix this up and definitely get this back to its former glory as well, because I think it could be a stunner if I got all new stones in there. amazing. Tiny little earring card. Coro on the original card. 14 karat gold ear wire. They wanted $2 originally. It's gonna be a lot more than that. I've never seen Coro on an actual card before. So I'm curious to know if anybody has seen these before. Tiny little, I don't know if this was a bracelet meant for a doll or a necklace for a doll. That would be my guess. And there's some loose stones in here as well. I'll have to put that in. Really cool pendant. Missing a stone. But hopefully that should be an easy fix. And I don't see any markings. I think maybe at some point this might have had a pin brooch on it, but it wouldn't make sense to have it here unless they wanted you to hang something like this from the bottom. I don't know. But that's really cool. Alright, and these, one Valentini ball is missing, and that's it. Somebody wanted $7 for these. They're not marked. They're really pretty. Otherwise, these look to be in really good shape except for the one missing stone. Which I think I might actually have some of these. I think they're called Valentini balls. All these stones, loose rhinestones, probably came from that crown pin. Let's see. Okay, I think that's all of them. Throw that in the little container there. I'll have to sort through all the loose stones later. Okay. More scrap pieces of paper, empty plastic, little beaded coin purse. Looks to be in pretty good shape. I think it's supposed to be, just to have that beaded edge. This is stained, but I think I can clean that up. Anything inside? Nope. Cute. Couldn't really hold much in there though. Here's some really nice stones in here, but obviously some of these are yellowed too. Okay, it's signed on the back. I think that says Pell. Pull that in there so that way it doesn't poke. But same thing, I can see a lot of the yellowing. Some of these stones might be salvageable, but I can definitely replace these and make it brilliant again. But I really like the elegant shape of this one. Okay. Oh, well, this is broken, so I'll probably just end up tossing this. Some metal connector. Little cubic zirconia studs and some loose stones in here. But I'm guessing they're cubic zirconia or glass, but I'll have to take a closer look at the posts and backs and make sure they're not sterling or something. But those stones definitely sparkle. Pretty cool necklace. I like these filigree pendants. I think they're very detailed and pretty. Clasp does not show any markings. It's a little bit pliable, so I can maybe bend this back into shape a little bit, but no No markings anywhere. It's pretty big. Alright, this is 10th anniversary celebration. I don't know what name this is. Cherub pin. I'll have to see if I can figure out the name. I know my grandmother was a collector of dolls, but I don't recognize that name in particular, so I'll have to see. Okay. Oh boy, I think these are a bunch of rosaries. Now, I'm not religious. I know there are some people though that do collect vintage rosaries. So I know there may be a market for this. Let's see. Oh boy, okay. So, and the thing is, I don't see a clasp on any of these, so they had to have gotten tangled somehow. Okay, I think I can just undo the clasp on this one. Okay, nice flat woven snake chain, I believe is what it's called. I don't see a mark on the clasp, but this will be really good for a vintage pendant. Okay. Yeah, these are a little bit tangled. Okay, so this one is just cut glass. No markings on the back of the crucifix. It does say INRI. I forgot there's a that stands for something. I don't know, but I bet if I cleaned it up, it would look really nice. Some of the metal's a little worn, but we'll see. Okay, then there's this one. Crucifix is a little bit more detailed. It does say Italy on the bottom here. But these are plastic or acrylic beads. Might be worth fixing. Not sure. Okay. This is really old. You can tell the brass is wearing a little bit. Tiny beads. Once again, nothing on the crucifix itself. The beads are teeny tiny too. Really, really pale pink. And then we have this last one. Once again, glass. Nothing on the crucifix. Really pretty, like powder periwinkle blue color. Don't know if it shows up on the camera quite well, but I do like the color. Alright. This looks like it used to be a brooch, but dead stones, the back is broken. I would probably turn this into something new. Replace some of the stones. Don't know what I'll do with that just yet. Oh no, okay, they were both shoe buckles, I think, maybe, or something. So there's a pair. Maybe turn them into earrings or something. This is a little loose though, so who knows. Caught on the drawer pull. Ah, more stones. That's a really brilliant one right there. Really pretty. Those little containers are always helpful too. Plastic. Okay, so clip earrings, not marked. Missing a stone here. Really unusual design. I think these are like ear climber clips. Yeah, just missing the one stone, it looks like. Should be able to fix those, no problem. Really pretty. I think the color is technically called Black Diamond. It's like a charcoal smoky gray. Okay. Oh my goodness. I bet this looked incredible when it was new. Ugh, such a shame. It's broken. If I can find the other part, maybe I can fix it, weld it together. I don't. Oh, and it's a Pegasus Coro. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh. We'll see if I can find the other piece. Maybe it's somewhere in here. Oh goodness. So this is a tack pin. Don't know what the shape is supposed to be though. This is meant to go on a dress or... It's not signed or anything. It's solid though. Almost has a Christmas color scheme to it. Very simple rhinestone bracelet. All the stones are there, but there is no fold over clasp, but I believe I could probably get one. The color of the green stones is really pretty actually, like the very deep emerald. Another fake tapestry for a dollhouse or a rug or something. Oh, okay. The coats of arms of Poland and of the Great Duchy of Lithuania. Wawel Castle, Poland. That's actually kind of cool. I wonder if they meant this as like a bookmark then? Like a woven bookmark? Souvenir? Oh, another China piece. I don't see any chips except for maybe right there. This says England. That's a rusted pinback. I've never actually seen one like that. This has to be really old then. Let's see if I can get the rust off of there. That is really pretty though. It's like muted almost, and I kind of like that. Ugh, I think the very end got broken off. This must have looked spectacular when it was first brought out. I mean, I would still wear it as is. Yeah, it has some missing stones. It's really pretty. Okay. Bottom half of, I think, probably an owl pendant of some sort. Maybe we can find his head. If not, we'll figure something out. Really pretty. All the stones I think are there. It's obviously missing. I don't see where this must have been, the pinback must have been riveted on and somehow came off. Ooh, pardon me guys. You can tell I'm still recovering. I had a nasty case of RSV, so I was like out of commission for a whole week. Okay, sweater clip. Except for the one missing pearl disc, this looks like it's in excellent shape. Not marked though. See, I probably usually wouldn't wear a sweater clip, but this one I absolutely would. This is so pretty. Can you just imagine with like a little yellow cardigan or something? Oh, beautiful. The shells just need to be, the mother of pearl just needs to be cleaned up a little bit, because I can feel like almost like there's some hairspray or something on there. Wouldn't surprise me. And Definitely a lot of dead stones in this one. But other than that, I mean, the base itself is in good shape. No mark on the clasp, I think. Okay, yeah, it looks like a stone was meant to go in the clasp as well, so that will be a little repair project for me. Oh goodness, okay, let's see what we have in here. Little Christmas bell, pearl drop. Oh, these are pretty. Okay, not marked. These are gorgeous. Missing a stone right there and right there, but I can fix that. Those are beautiful. I love the color. No marks. I'm shocked. Looks like a couple stones in there. Little bronze crown of some sort. Don't know why the earrings were separated, but hey. Alright, we're almost to the end here of this drawer, guys. Okay. American flag pin. Not marked. Missing a couple stones. I know some people really... Oh wait, no, it is marked. I lied. Let's see. I think it says Dodds. Okay. I think Dodds was known for some of their patriotic jewelry, but the gold tone on the metal has worn off a bit. I think I can fix this. I think I can fix it. We'll see. Really make it sparkle. Somebody wanted $8 for this. Missing stones. Let's see if I can. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, so it's a little loose. That's why it was doing that. Okay. Can't tell if it was originally supposed to be attached or what. Don't see any markings on the back. I bet this used to be like a brighter gold, and a lot of the stones are dead. So I'm gonna see if I can replace that and redo the plating on here and make it shine again, because these are kind of articulated. Oh, it's connected to the rivet and back. Okay. So I'm gonna see if there's a way to tighten that, because I don't like how loose that is and wiggly. Alright, and last but not least, okay. Screw back earrings with an Asian motif. No marks. Tiny little ring that matches. Whoop! As I drop things, don't mind me, guys. I'm just a natural klutz. I'll pick that up in a second. Matching cufflinks. Again, no markings. Whoop. Let's see. I dropped one. There we go. And there is a Buddha pendant. And another pendant. That is teeny. There's like no way to... I mean, that's as big as my thumbnail, guys, and it's so detailed. I really wish I could like zoom in and really show you, but it's so minuscule. And then there's these green ones. I've seen these like in black and gold, but I've never seen them in green and gold before. And these aren't marked either. They're screwbacks, so they're old. I have no idea how old these are, but those are tiny. Holy crap. All right, well, that's the last thing in this drawer. Yeah, a lot of good stuff, not a lot of junk, which is awesome. Definitely some repair projects for me to work on. Some of these pieces might get sold at some point. Some I'm definitely going to keep for my personal collection. But yeah, a lot of good stuff this time around, and I'm hoping that all the stuff that was broken I can fix. There wasn't really anything that was too beyond repair except for that coral necklace, which I'm hoping if I can find another part of it in another drawer of the armoire, then maybe there's some hope for it yet. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite find in this drawer was, and I'll see you next time. Bye!